The following segment is sponsored by Richie Norton. Find your motivation, prioritize your ideals, and create a flexible lifestyle with help from popular author Richie Norton. His new book will help you utilize the power of time tipping. Richie, thank you so much for being here today.
I'm so excited to be here. You're so good to me.
So happy to have you, honestly. We could talk to you about, for like an hour. So let's start with anti-time management. What is this?
You know, actually, on my way over here in the parking garage, there's this sign that says, like, don't leave your valuables in the car, right? Because they're going to get stolen. And I was just thinking, like, the idea of anti-time management is similar. Like, bring your valuables with you, like, wherever you go. Like, bring your values with you wherever you go. So anti-time management kind of rescues your dreams from the end of a timeline and brings them front and center. Richie,
that's really good. Now let's talk about your book, Anti-Time Management. Why did you write this book?
Well, it's kind of a sad story, actually. My brother-in-law passed away at 21 in his sleep unexpectedly. I have a son. I have 4 boys. My youngest son passed away. We had some foster children that came and went. My wife had a stroke and lost her memory. My son got hit by a car, and he's okay. My wife's okay. Things are good. But what I realized is a lot of us are thinking that we're going to sacrifice so much for our family at the actual expense of our family. We think we're going to spend so much time on something to get our time back, but time doesn't work that way. That's like baking a cake without sugar. You got to bake in your values from the start.
Richie, you've been through so much, and thank you so much for sharing your story. We appreciate that, and this is why you've written this. This is why you're sharing your message. Let's talk about time tipping.
Time tipping's magic. So like when people become time tippers, they really do feel relaxed, excited about life, they have space, and they're hyper productive. And that's because they have an empty calendar. And the reason they have an empty calendar is because things are handled, and they put the things that they're working for at the front and center of their life, meaning they work from the dream, not endlessly toward it. And I spend most of my time with, like, my clients end up being like top executives, entrepreneurs, people that are really busy. And we spend most of our time talking about how they spend their time and how they can live without regret, both professionally and personally.
Sure. Now, speaking of time, we definitely want to spend more time with Richie. Unfortunately, we don't have it. We did do a podcast recording, so look for that fresh off the set coming out soon. But you have an appearance tomorrow. Tell us where you're going to be.
Tomorrow I'll be at Deseret Book right over here. Is it called City Creek or something like that?
Yes, City Creek Center, right? So it's really close, definitely.
I'll be doing a book signing there. And then also the next day I'll be doing an event where we're doing some trainings on this.
And some workshops.
Yeah.
Okay, where can we find your book and follow you right now?
Book is available everywhere now. Go to Richie Norton or richienorton.com/time, and I have some free bonuses there for you. And honestly, like, I wanted to gift this to all of you guys here. I mean, this is a lot of work's gone into this to be able to help people create the life they want to live from the start. And you're gonna love it. You're gonna love this.
I can't wait to read it. And it's interesting, in the podcast he talks about this symbol, and it's very relevant to your life. So make sure to listen to the podcast. Make sure to follow him right now. Grab a copy of this book. Richie, thanks so much.
Thank you so much. That was a lot of fun.